My husband cheated on me 2 years ago. I was 6 weeks postpartum after having our third child. Things were tense between us on top of me having postpartum depression. I noticed him becoming distant and spending more time at work, taking tons of overtime almost every day of the week. I got suspicious when I noticed his paychecks never showed the overtime. One night, I decided to check his phone and noticed that he was looking up one of his female coworkers multiple times on every social media website. We'll call her Alexis. I confronted him about it, he called me crazy, and just went to work. While he was at work after venting to my closest friend about it, she messaged Alexis to ask her about him. Alexis did not respond and instead immediately blocked me and my husband both on every social media platform. Later that night when my husband got home, I told him about it and he told me that he couldn't be with somebody that was so suspicious and crazy. He told me he needed time to think. Long story short, he packed up his things and left to go stay at a friend of ours' house. He left me alone at home with 2 children and a newborn. He stayed gone for 4 days. I rarely heard from him. When he finally came back home, I noticed that he had hickeys on his neck. I had to run to the bathroom to throw up immediately. He confessed to me that on the night that he left, he went to a party to drink away his feelings and hooked up with a stranger there. He said it was just a one-time mistake. Stupid me, I know. We decided to try to fix things. This was 2 years ago. Things in my mind still didn't add up. I was still suspicious about his old coworker, Alexis. For some reason, my gut was nagging me and assuring me that he was lying about the whole situation. I couldn't shut it off. Now to present day. He worships the ground I walk on and treats me like a queen. He has done a complete turnaround as a husband. Even so, I still couldn't shake this gut feeling that he lied to me. I still asked him from time to time to reassure me that nothing went on between him and his old coworker. He swore up and down, even on our children's lives, that he wasn't lying. I didn't believe him, but let it go since it had been 2 years ago. One day, I noticed that Alexis had randomly unblocked both of us on social media. It threw up red flags for me. I gathered the courage and messaged her. I begged her to be honest with me and to tell me if anything happened between them 2 years ago. She immediately told me everything with no hesitation. They had a 3-month-long affair. He would be with her after work on the days that he said he had overtime. They were intimate in his and her car at work during breaks, took her on dates, and he even told her that he loved her. She said that he told her that he was planning on leaving me. She then apologized to me for hurting me and told me that she was a fool for believing the lies that he told her. I confronted him immediately and after 3 hours of him gaslighting me and telling me that she was just a crazy, lying *tch, he confessed that everything she said was true. There was no party and no stranger. He was with her the whole time. Even now, I get disgusted typing this. I feel physically sick. My heart is shattered. Half of me is glad that I know the truth, but the other half of me wishes that I would have just left it alone and moved on with my life instead of messaging her. My whole life is ruined.